Hi, everybody. I won't take up much of your time. Just asking if you do like the videos and you've been watching for a while, please consider subscribing and maybe leaving a like or a comment. I do respond to pretty much every comment for the most part. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. All right, everybody, welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. We are going to tech S Shoddy by making him deck out, which takes a long time. So the whole goal, actually, is not to fuse, which you might think is crazy and difficult. I would say maybe, but as long as we just play one card at a time, and having Pluto's helps a lot too. So he plays a lot of Neptune, so he won't attack that card because I have type advantage. He might attack my Flame Swordsman, but usually if I let him get one card down in defense mode without killing it, he's going to fuse next turn. No? All right, well, that's okay too. So we have a Thunder, so we can make a Twin Head, which means he is... Oh, and I didn't make him a Mars either, so that's good. Yeah, see, usually if he has one monster on the field, he'll fuse the next one. So that's how we kind of bait him into fusing, and that's how we win. Because if he doesn't fuse, then we lose the deck out, usually. But if we can bait him into fusing, then he will eventually deck out. Okay. And it doesn't matter if we take damage or anything like that. We still get the S rank. I'm going to make this a Pluto. Because the Neptunes and such, he's got a lot of those. Place that. Kill that. Yeah, so we have to go at least... Well, if he keeps fusing, it'll be less than 23 turns, but there's no guarantee that that's how the battle will go. Do that. Oh. Oh. Well, let's get rid of that, shall we? Yeah, see, the more he keeps fusing, the faster he decks out. 17. So usually if I just leave one card, he'll try to fuse if he can. And then he tries attacking my defense monsters and just gets all kinds of messy. Yeah, so I'm only going to beat him like this once during a video, but I may come back and do this a bunch like off camera because there are really good cards that you can get from tech essing shoddy. Like you can get Ragekis, you can get All kinds of stuff. I'm going to do this for this turn. I think he's out of fusions. Do that. Because now that our board is full and everything's pretty much fully fused, that means next time we have to play a card. Well, we have our equips. But we have to play a card, which means we're going to have to bump one of our fusions and discard it, essentially. But we only have 10 turns left, and we have strong enough cards in our hand that that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Especially because he's basically out of fusions at this point. So we're going to go through most of our cards too. We just need to not go through all of our cards before. What? Excuse me? All right. Oh, I forgot to. That's all right. We can just let him fill up. Let's do this. Yeah, cool. Huh. And then, ta-da, twin-headed thunder dragon. There's an achievement that I got pretty early on with my deck from my previous save, which was have 5 of the same card as your entire monster lineup, and I did that with twin heads. Because you can't have 5 of the same card in your deck, but you can fuse to have 5 of the same on the field. Oh, I have a beast out there, so we can make another Neko Gal. And just keep pressing start. 3 more turns. Like, this is the easiest way to Tech S someone. I will not say it's the fastest way. I know there are faster ways to Tech S, but this is like the least effort is to deck them out. So I'm sure there are faster ways to do it. I just like to turn on speed up and just do it the easy way where I don't really have to think about it much. So next turn, he's going to lose because he has no cards to draw. Ta-da, we win. You win. Tech S. We got a Wings of Wicked Flame, which is cool, but also not really what we're looking for. But yeah, that took, even on double speed, that took a long time. So I'm not going to Tech S him anymore on camera. I will Tech S him off camera. To grind for certain cards later if I feel the need. Do this. When the weakest card we can fuse is Flame Cerberus. You know we've evolved. I always forget the Dragon Zombie actually does count as a dragon because, you know, it's technically a zombie card, like just a zombie card, but Penguin Soldier. Okay. But yeah, as soon as we beat Shoddy and Bakura 10 times, we'll go back and try to face Pegasus again. Um, hopefully, he doesn't drop Meteor Black first turn again. Um, but if he does, we're just going to try over and over again because he doesn't always do that. Like, there is always a chance that he will do that, but it's never certain. See, in that, like, on double speed, the first duel took, what, 6-7 minutes? That one just took a little over 1 minute. But the drops are different. Like, you get different cards for doing the different ranks, like tech versus power. Like tech S and A ranks and power S and A ranks are the two separate categories that get you one kind of card. But then the BCD ranks in tech or power generally give you the same drops with the same probabilities as well. Does this work? Beasts. So I guess it would work on Flame Cerberus. I was like, would this work for Twin Head? But no, it doesn't. Like, I actually have a list of all the equip cards that Twin Headed Thunder Dragon can use. Two of which we can get from Tech Essing Pegasus. So that's another one that I'm going to be. Because we can get Bright Castle and we can get Megamorph from S-Teching Pegasus. I keep forgetting. I always see the Guardian of the Throne or whatever, and I think female, subtype, like fuse like female, but also is warrior, can fuse like warrior. To make Flame Swordsman, which isn't great. I remember that card being like it's Flame Swordsman when I was a kid, like for the show mostly. But in game it's fairly underwhelming, let's say. We'll just go like this because we win anyway. Yeah, can beat Shoddy in less than a minute. Starboy. That's another Aqua card. Alright, looks like we're going to be using lots of Flame Cerberi. I'll keep it Mars, even though it has a disadvantage, because I don't think it has any. He doesn't have anything that he can just lay down that's going to be stronger than a Flame Cerberus, even if it is. Even if it is a Neptune. Like, he just doesn't have a card that's that strong. We're gonna boost it. Beginning. It's not a great card. Yeah. I had one of those in my deck for a while until I started getting dragons and such. All right. Female. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go here. Pluto, because he has lots of Neptunes. Great. But those are Neptunes. All right. You know what? There you go. Another mountain. Crap. Actually, that's all right, because we'll just keep on smacking it. Where did I put that controller? There it is. There we go. It's a little bit brighter in here now. And we'll go here. I keep thinking like we're still trying to tech SM. Like, no, don't fuse it. Just fuse on the field when I really don't have to. That's all right. That was actually probably the best play. We'll just throw another Pluto out there. Get wrecked. Miotoko. It's a beast. Yeah, and that's the other thing. If I set a card in attack position face down, he usually fuses first turn. But I can take that out. But I have to have a strong enough card to do it. But he also usually doesn't attack it either. Because he doesn't have anything that's 1200 or above, just baseline. Just keep boosting my twin-headed. For the win. I only played 2 cards. That was an A POW? Alright. Last shoddy duel. Then on to Bakura, who is significantly harder. Alright, this is a good start. Good start. Yeah, I'd rather create a new fusion than fuse onto the field with cards that are safe. But if there are cards that aren't safe because they're low power, I will fuse them on the board just to make them more viable. They have a higher chance of surviving. Because it's usually like you're basically just taking the entire sum of your attack power versus their attack power, and that's the way the life points are going to go each turn. Essentially, it's not like that's the way it is all the time and that's it. But like most of the time, it's just your attack power minus their attack power. Fake trap, good. Equals where the life points are going that turn. And So the more you can add to the board each time, like I just added 2,600 to the board. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm fighting Bakura. I was like, since when does Shoddy have a labyrinth wall? He doesn't. God, I don't even know what's strong against that. Is it wind? I don't even know. Um, do the most damage we can. What? Okay. Um, I win. Okay. Think I may have already screwed up. Unless I can. Oh, I guess if I got. There's a couple ways I can win this, but it's going to be just like when I beat him the first time. It's like we're trying to break through this labyrinth wall. Or I guess if I just summon a twin head. But I haven't even gotten a freaking dragon card yet. 2,000. I mean, no, I'm not ahead. Be 29, still not enough to kill. Man, come on. Ha. Fake out. I have like every Thunder card at my disposal. Here we go. I win. Like last turn. I win right now. All right. Bakura's hard, but that's all right. Shining Friendship. I got a Tech D rank. All right. I will return in the next one to keep going. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.